All right, guys, it is a beautiful day out today. Wow, look at this. And the topic I wanted to bring up was meditation. This is a kind of meditative day where it just allows you to just kind of feel, just feel the elements and everything, nice and cool, not too bright, not too hot. But you can meditate in any climate, any time, any place. It's a state of mind more than it is physically being. So I say all of that because the other day I asked a friend who had broached me months ago about meditation. So I'd given him some ideas and things like that. So I asked him the other day how he was progressing, and he said he was still having a hard time kind of finding that place. And I understand that that's not an uncommon thing for people first getting into meditation to experience. It's like, how do I clear that plate? How do I clear all of that and get it out of my mind? And for me, I can remember my first attempts, and what I ended up doing was, after a workout, so I had really exhausted myself, I would sit in my garage in complete darkness and I would lay flat. And then I would put on new age music. And I know it sounds kind of like cliche-ish with the music and everything, but it helped. And what happened is the workout exhausted me to the point that it allowed me to clear my mind. And for those of you, who know jogging or exercise and things like that, just allows you just to clear the mind. So I was going in with a clear mind, and then laying down took out my need to focus on, is my posture right? Anything else like that, is all I had to think about was just being. I even kind of would forsake like the breathing patterns and things like that. I'm not an expert at this, but I knew that I could get to a place if I just took out all of the extra, I don't want to call them distractions, but maybe disciplines that I didn't have yet, and maybe still don't. But I do know that laying flat allowed me to just seep into a place. And I read someplace that for some people, maybe laying flat on your back allows you to sleep faster. And I feel like that's what that did. It put me in a state of just extreme calm. And from that, I got into a spot. And it probably wasn't the first time. And I should say that the garage was hot. Not super, super hot, but kind of gives you that yoga feel, that hot yoga class feel, where again you're kind of purifying and detoxing, if you will. So I got to it, and I knew it. This flood of emotions came over me. I may have had tears like just running backwards. It just all hit me. And sometimes the music is a huge ally in all of that. We know that music moves us to dance, to get, ready for that last set in the gym, all those things. And so it helped move my meter needle to a point where I was feeling more emotion and things like that. And it was great. The same way, I guess you could say something like an aromatherapy might help. Definitely help. I should note, in the garage, I took the measures to take towels and stick it in the cracks of the garage door, on the underside, so no light was beaming in. Complete darkness. The right music. After a workout. Laying flat. It just allowed me just to clear everything. And now I do feel that I'm in a state where most of my day I'm just in some form of a meditative state where my mind is just always kind of pulling at those strings that want to knock themselves into a ball of confusion in my mind. Even if it's not here, it's somewhere back here, that I just feel like there's always a point in time where I'm coming back around to just, how am I solving these things? What's my solution? What's my approach? Now, am I perfect with this? No. And am I always in a meditative state? Absolutely not. I don't even know. For me, if that's been a thing, and I won't say I will question for anybody else if it's possible, I'm sure it is, but I do feel like I am a lot more aware of a deeper conscious and a subconscious level. just being more mindful of a lot of things. And I know mindfulness, or I believe mindfulness is not the same as being in a meditative state, but I believe that they do have like some kinship to them. So I pass this on to you, and I encourage all of you to try meditation, to allow that you can clear your mind, allow that you can just come to certain realizations and epiphanies and things like that, just through blocking out a lot of other things. I will also say that it helps me get to sleep a little better and quicker too, as I can kind of focus in on an area and just allow that to expand. I actually see it. When my eyes are closed in the dark, I see extra dark, and then that square expands, and then the darkness that I've seen becomes darker. I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So I won't ramble on, but I hope that this helps. And if you have similar practices or are willing to try this, and please let me know the results that you have. If you've reaped the same benefits as I have, and I will leave it at that. Namaste. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.